recording. And we're live. So, I just want to make a note that I am personally showing you the inside of my device. Okay? I've already went through groups 1 through 4. We're still on group 5. I'm finishing group 5 and then I have group 6 to go. Each group solidifies the group before it and expands and expounds on the group before it. So, again, just making a note. The first group okay, hold on. Let me turn these heaters off. Actually, let me turn off my dehumidifier too. Okay. So like I was saying, groups 1 through 4 is already done. We're on group 5. Groups 1 was my calendars. Groups 2 was my voicemails. Group 3 was my text messages. And group 4 was Facebook, my Facebooks messages. Group 5 is YouTube. So I'm just showing you. I'm making a note. I'm personally showing you the inside of my personal account on YouTube. This is evidence that nobody has seen this way. This is evidence that only I can see this way. I have the evidence. There are copies. There are recordings. There are videos. They are uploaded. They have been public before. I am going on the inside of my account on YouTube and personally showing you the copies I recorded. And on device A, right here, I am making copies of the copies, which will be available for the opposing counsel. With this phone I'm holding in my hand, I'm making copies of myself, making copies of the copies, which is actually for the court itself, or Your Honor, the judge. So, this phone in my hand, I'm recording myself, make recordings of the recordings. I'm recording myself, making copies of the copies. And then this phone, I'm making copies of the copies. I'm making recordings of the recordings. So, to continue on, you can see new court evidence is no longer at 35 videos. It's now up to 51 videos. Also, you will note this is the inside of my personal YouTube account, which nobody can see but me unless I show you. This is me showing you. As you can see, it used to say Exhibit 1, and it was all the way through 35. Exhibit 1 through Exhibit 35. Now it says Exhibit 1A, Group 1 calendars. On down, there's 12 of the calendars. Exhibit 12A, Group 1 calendars, and then it moves on to voicemails. Exhibit 13A, Group 2 voicemails. There's 7 of those. See, Exhibit 19A, Group 2 voicemails. And then it goes Exhibit 20A, Group 3 text messages. And there is 15 of those. and the 16th one is Facebook. So we'll go on down through group 3 of text messages. Okay. Exhibit 34A, group 3 text messages. That's the last of the text messages. Exhibit 35A is group 4 Facebooks. There's only one video of the Facebooks. Exhibit 36A, group 5 YouTubes. Currently goes all the way down to Exhibit 51A, Group 5 YouTubes. So, continuing on. Last time that we stopped at number 1 of 11. Actually on the 4-second mark. But so, these copies have been public before. I had to make them link only, in which case didn't protect myself because anybody who previously had a link can still access it by link only. So I had to lock them and make them private. Now, me keeping these videos locked and private keeps and preserves my original evidence safe and preserved. Me using this phone to record the inside of my device makes copies that I can upload onto YouTube and post public, still keeping the originals in their original form. And me making copies of myself, making copies of the copies with this phone in my hand, will all be on my other YouTube page, which will be Exhibit 1B through Exhibit whatever the final number is, B. Also pertaining the same 6 groups, it'll just be the recordings of myself making the recordings of the recordings, which I make the recordings of the recordings with this phone. So, in the end, all these videos will be recorded simultaneously, 2 at a time. Whatever the number is, the number will be doubled, as there will be shot 2 at a time. So there'll be A on one page and B on the other page. B is myself making copies of the copies, and A is making copies. All the originals will still be left in all their original form. So I'm making copies of the originals for the opposing counsel and attorney, and I'm recording myself making copies of the copies for Your Honor the judge and the court itself. So, here we go.
Honor, what'd you say?
It was on second 4 still when it went to 13. I just started it over at 0.
What'd you say? Say that again. Honor, what'd you say? That's not what you said. What'd you say?
The volume was down, so I'm starting it one more time.
What'd you say? Say that again. Honor, what'd you say? That's not what you said. What'd you say? Huh? Tickle her.
Yeah.
What? Tickle this girl? Tickle this girl right here?
No.
What you want?
Neck.
Huh?
Neck.
Tickle your neck. I don't want to tickle her neck.
Yes.
Tickle your neck. Stinking turd. You want some too? I'll get you. I'll get you too. How's that? You little stinks. How's that, you little stinks? Well, you think you're getting away. You're not going nowhere. Boy, come here. You're not going nowhere. No. You're not going nowhere. Ooh, watch your kicks now. Watch where your feet's going.
Now what?
Huh?
I want to see the tickle me.
Nah, you better get you. Oh, where are you going? Get back over here. Oh, Lord. Did you like your apples?
Yeah.
Was it good apples?
Yeah. No.
Are you trading sides now? You coming over here? Oh, come on, one more time. One more time and then we're done because Daddy has to tell you, okay, guys?
Okay.
Come on, it's important. I need to get some stuff done. Play you like a guitar, boy. Play you like a fiddle. Play you like a dang fiddle. Play you like a fiddle, too. Come here. Get some acoustic electric chords in there. Come on, I'm not going to let you fall. Come here. All right. Let me see. Come here. Come here, let me see.
That's my nose.
All right. Don't be standing up on my bed now. Don't do that. All right. Oh. If you guys are all done with your apples, you need to go watch your Lion King. Daddy has some things I have to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just busy right now.
I give you power.
Thank you. I know you do. You guys, go ahead.
Go hug.
I love you. You want a huggy?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Let me get a hug first. Sit down. You don't stand on my bed, bud. Come on. Oh, that's my good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy, Connor. Oh, I love you so much. Oh. All right. Freedom. She got already. All right, you guys go play.
Okay.
Shut my door, bud. Shut my door. I said, I love you too, but shut my door. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's my kiddos for you. So anyway, it's a good thing I got these 15-foot cords. This makes it really nice when you don't have any more battery. There's my Blu-ray player. I finally hooked him up, so finally hooked that up because I got my mail finally came. Or at least my $15 Blu-ray holder finally came. I should put it that way. So anyways, yeah, got my Blu-rays all nice and stacked all in one. That's pretty cool. Oh, got the 1, 2, 3, 4 brand new Hunger Games. That's pretty cool. Those will be the first 4 that I watch in my new Blu-ray player, but for now, there it is. All hooked up, ready to go. Everything's ready to go. So anyways, I have a couple of things that I need to go through real quick. Better leave that plugged in. Some of you may or may not have seen this the other day.
Okay, so that is the new court papers that were filed, which are all in here and part of all of my notes and all of my stuff that I have. Here is the actual 2 things. This is some files that I have for court. These are some notes that I have pertaining to, group 6 of this group. And also, in some of the last YouTube videos that we made, or that I just made, there's a video that shows this paper of when she, again, voluntarily left the second time. It reads, "To whom it may concern, I, Heather Seabolt, am giving all of my disability back pay to Stephen Michael Brooker for my children, Freedom K. Brooker, Honor Abel Brooker, to do with as what he sees necessary. Thank you. Sincerely, Heather Seabolt." And this is the note that she wrote the second time she left. So the second time she left, she wrote a note that she was leaving, and I have her on video leaving, as I did not kick her out. And the third time that she left, I have her also on video leaving, as I also did not kick her out. But also, over here is the note that she wrote me the first time that she left, on Halloween of 2017. So I think that she forgot that she left me notes when she left, but here it is. It reads, "Honor, clothes, size 3T pants, size 3T shirts. Freedom, clothes, size 7 shirts, size 7 pants. Everything for their bath is in the upstairs bathroom. Soap, shampoo, towels, and washcloths. All clothes are in the room with the new carpet. Honor loves mac and cheese. They both like spaghetti and meatballs, which he doesn't like meatballs. Freedom likes to watch channel 2 and 12 from the time she wakes up until 6 p.m. Both channels go off at 6 p.m. Freedom doesn't like Dinosaur Train or Splash and Bubbles." Arrow pointing over. When you flip it over, it reads, "Stephen, I love you and the babies. I will think about all of you every day. I love you, Freedom and Honor. Goodbye, my 3 babies. I love you all." And this is the note that she wrote the first time that she left, October 31st, Halloween of 2017. So the note she left the first time, the note she left the second time. The third time, there is no note. There's no video of her leaving the first time. There is video of her leaving the second time. And there is video leaving the third time, even though there is no note for the third time. So, right there shows you in her own handwriting, which you can compare the 2 notes together and see, yes, it's Heather Ann Seabolt's handwriting. Clearly, she left notes, writing notes that she was leaving. So, also, the video in my hand is already up to 2027. And the video on the phone is up to 18 minutes and 24 seconds, which now is 18 minutes and 27 seconds. So I'm going to stop this recording and get back to recording number 1.